Good afternoon,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today on this. It's cold today, huh? Cold than normal.
Right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I mean, just the other day, it felt like it was just a new year. Just begun.
Yes.
And now suddenly we're already at the year end. Time really flies. I mean, it feels just weird. You know what I'm
Yeah, especially when you hit 40, it goes even faster.
saying? It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it, man.
No, but yeah, I mean it's December 1st, huh? So we have another 31 days of December, or 31 days left in the year, and we're off to 2024. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I guess many people share the same feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
All right.
so what's up today, huh?
We're going to talk about Tokyo and Osaka.
Okay, cool. I get a lot of these questions from friends and who plan on visiting Japan. They're always asking like,
Okay.
which city is better to visit, and like Tokyo or Osaka, and I think they're under the impression that it's the same size, and maybe it's different in politics or whatever, but sort of like New York and LA, but it's like not. It's apples and oranges, I think. Huh?
Yeah. So what's the population in the first place?
Let's see here. I believe Osaka City is roughly 2.7 million. Huh?
You mean Osaka?
Yeah,
City?
Osaka City.
Not Osaka.
The prefecture is about 9 million, according to this.
About 9
Yeah.
million. Okay.
What about Tokyo? Is about 14 million.
14 million.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 million more people. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, like you've lived in both cities, huh? I have visited both cities. I haven't stayed in Tokyo for an extended amount of time, but from my experience, I mean, there's so much to cover. I mean, you would be able to see everything in Tokyo. I think even in a year. I think it'd take a lot more time than that. Huh? Like Osaka, I think is fair. You could probably do it in a year, huh? Like getting to know all the different neighborhoods and all the different areas. I mean, but Tokyo, I mean, it's just it extends beyond like the naked eye. You know what I mean? It keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, you've lived in both cities.
You mean just differences in general.
Yeah.
First impression. First impression is just Tokyo is big. Just a way bigger city than actually Osaka. Because I was born and raised in Osaka, and then I moved to Tokyo when I got first job, and then my first impression was like, wow, Tokyo is big. And on top of that, and just there are a lot of people, literally a lot of people. I mean, it felt like that Osaka is way smaller. Is what I mean. I mean, I believed that Osaka, is a big city, but Tokyo is way bigger in terms of the population and the business opportunities and stuff. Everything.
Yeah, like in terms of culture, do you think it's vastly different? Like Osakans,
Culture.
Tokyoites, I guess you want to call them that, and Osakans.
Yeah. Culturally, I mean, I'm from just Osaka perspective. We don't feel that we are just a second to Tokyo. Is what I mean. Just we have so much pride in our city, Osaka, and then real Japan is in Osaka. But Tokyo is much more like let's say American colony. Is what I mean. Osaka is a real city with a lot of culture and then real people who were born and raised there. You see what I mean? So that's why we have pride in who we are and then where we are from. You see what I mean? So
I guess you could say that. Huh? I mean, I guess Tokyo is made up of of people who are there, moving there for probably more like financial opportunities and
and I think Osaka or just Kansai region in general. I mean, our culture and communication is much more straightforward, and people are less obsessed with politeness for sure. And something that is interesting is that I think all people, all the women especially in Osaka, haggle on the street trying to get a better deals on the vegetables and literally everything. You don't see that in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, I guess that bartering like culture is more common here in Kansai. I mean, I think people are more they're a little more casual, huh? They're not as like it's not as formal, you know. You hear it in the language, right? Like you said, like they forgo a lot of the formalities. But in Kansai, people are more I guess laid back, relaxed, and chilled, huh?
I guess, because I usually just haggle when I go shopping, if I could, you know what I mean? So when you shop at the local outlet, like, Yodobashi Kamera, it's a big chain, right? And so, I mean, I think, in Tokyo, like, bargaining, haggling, doesn't work, right? But when you go to, like, other shops in, Osaka, I just, I would definitely negotiate prices. So even in, large stores like, Yodobashi Kamera. But I don't think it works in Tokyo. I mean, I don't think people do that. This is probably, one of the, biggest cultural differences I just noticed.
Yeah, I mean, earlier I said that they were bartering. I say that because, like, I used to work at this LED company, and like it was based out of like Higashi, maybe southern Osaka, I guess. Huh? And like the showroom, people would come in, customers would come in, normally like neighborhood people, and they would like offer like their services. I'll clean your plumbing. I'll do your plumbing for this LED product or something. Like they would, you know what I mean? Instead of exchanging money, it'd be like, I'll give you this service, or I'll give you like lunch at my restaurant or something if you give me this. And it was interesting to hear that and see it, like happening right before your eyes. So
yeah, true. I mean, haggling is kind of part of the Osaka culture, and we haggle just with smiling and tricking each other. You see what I mean? And we just make them give us some discounts, right? So that's the part of who we are, and it is something that we are born with. You see what I mean?
I guess there is a something that I think Osakans are known for being like salespeople, right?
Yeah, because that's just it's like a historical part of reason why we just haggle. Like because in Osaka there used to be like in a marching city.
Okay, there you go.
We used to just an international trade a lot, right? So I think that's a part of it, and that's I think an interesting culture in Osaka here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go down this some other areas here. How about in terms of food? Food culture.
Food. Tokyo definitely does have kind of what you call it, like all the expensive 5-star
Michelin restaurants.
But for street food lovers, Osaka is way more fun and easier on the wallet. And also we are just close to Kobe. Kobe is just short train right away, and Kobe beef is unparalleled. I mean, it's famous worldwide, and then it's not Osaka, but Kobe and the Hyogo is just a part of Kansai region.
Well, like I think Osaka is also known as the kitchen of Japan, isn't it?
Sure.
A lot of like the specialty culinary dishes like okonomiyaki and takoyaki are from this area, right? Like.
But unfortunately, people in Tokyo don't.
They would never admit that. Come on.
They never admit that okonomiyaki or takoyaki is even food. It's like snack. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So
yeah,
we have kind of applied in that because it's like part of culture, right? I mean takoyaki. I mean they don't have a nice takoyaki in Tokyo, right? Takoyaki in Osaka is the best quality and authentic.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think from your perspective, American perspective?
Like.
Do you see any difference?
In terms of food?
Food, yeah.
I think Osaka definitely has a lot more. You said street food, huh? It's a lot more prevalent than it is in Tokyo. Tokyo doesn't have a lot of the I guess when overseas chains enter the Japanese market, they probably go to Tokyo first, right? So
Yeah.
I would say they do have a lot more, I guess, I won't say selection, but they do have the better like 5-star restaurants. Huh? Like if you're looking for that kind of cuisine, but if you're looking for the more like street food and home cooked meals, I think Osaka is definitely the place to be. Huh?
Right.
But how about in terms of let's see, of living costs?
Living costs. I mean, just it's simply put, Tokyo is just way more expensive. Probably double.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, the living costs. I mean, the rent and stuff. Osaka is just cheap. I mean, food price is probably almost the same.
Looks like it here.
Oh wait, but I guess if you go for lunch and buy lunch box in Osaka, probably you can choose from a just wide variety of food, like even for just 500 yen. But it doesn't happen in Tokyo. So I guess everything is way expensive in Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean in Osaka you can find like a pretty decent like bento for like 1 coin, right? 500 yen, huh?
Yeah,
which is
that's
great.
True.
So
that's true.
Yeah, I mean and I guess going on with the like transportation. I mean, I guess the cost is about the same, huh? I mean, to ride the subway or the train.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you say that the Osaka subway and train system is much easier to navigate than the Tokyo?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the transportation in Tokyo is like fucking nothing.
Yeah.
It's like a maze, man. I mean, even if you have Google, it's easy for you to just get lost. I mean, it's just maze. I mean,
I don't know how some of these foreigners when their first time arriving in Tokyo Station or at Tokyo Station. I cannot imagine the number of like different levels to that station. It's incredible. I mean, I was there during the construction, and I was thinking, I was overwhelmed, and I'm a long-term resident. I thought to myself, like, there's no way I could bring my kids here and walk around. It's
I mean, it's amazing how deep it was built. I mean, it's so deep.
It is.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's something else. Eh? I mean, Osaka, I think is pretty easy, similar. I mean, simple compared to the.
Easy and simple. Everything is just straightforward and easy. Yeah. So that's something that I really love. But I have to admit that Tokyo is just huge city and the main economic powerhouse. So they just win hands down.
Yeah, I mean Osaka has little brothers mentality, so they want to. That's why they up until I think last week they were. Osaka held the title for the tallest, I would say skyscraper, but the tallest object building.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that we hate each other, but there's definitely kind of feeling of competition and rivalry. Yeah. You see what I mean? If you look at the baseball, I mean, there are one of the popular teams in Japan, like the Giants and the Tigers.
Exactly.
It's
like.
Yeah,
it's sort of like I guess you say the Dodgers and the Yankees, huh? So
it's like Yankees and Red Sox.
I guess Yankees Dodgers don't have they don't have that storied rivalry, huh? Like I guess Boston and I guess New York have more that rivalry, I guess, huh? You could say.
Yeah, I mean what I'm trying to say is just that baseball fans are very hot.
Yeah.
Right.
They are, especially these Hanshin fans, huh? They're a little bit overboard, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that takes us to the end of our podcast today. Eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
It was fun. Yeah. Good job.
Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed listening to that. Tune in next time for our next episode.
Yep. So see you guys.
Yeah. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye.
ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。またこのポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったらお聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and CHI's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it.
では皆さん、次回のエピソードでお会いしましょ
う。Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!